Hello, everybody. How we doing? My name is Quantic Flux, and today we're going to be checking out the demo for a game called Hunt for the Lost Folktales, a little bit early. Big thanks to the dev for sending this one my way. This comes out to the public in demo form on the 17th of April, so make sure to check it out. This is a tactical turn-based game where you're going to be hunting down folktales and binding them into a book collection, and it seems pretty interesting. It's got hand-drawn art, and it's inspired by a lot of games I like The Witcher, Mutant Year Zero, and Into the Breach. Without further ado, why don't we head on in and check it out. Also made by a solo dev, so pretty cool. Library of Lost Tales. Hello. Washed to move. Alright. My name do be Lycan. Who are you?
Oh, a new folktale has arrived. Welcome to the Library of Lost Tales. Let me see here. Here we are. A classic tale of hunter turned hunted. The huntress who has been bitten turned into the very beast you have hunted.
Oh, I hate poetic irony. It's terrible.
We can rewrite your tale before you curse. If you can lend your hunting skills to help us. Can we write your tale before your curse? Before my curse becomes permanent, maybe? Help with what, you ask? Hunting down lost folktales, of course. All folk tales depend on their stories to be told across generations to live in our memories. Alas, many of their tales have been forgotten and are left untold as time passes on. That's why you need to hunt and murder them and put them into books. These lost tales have torn rifts out of their storybooks and are wandering lost in the world. Help us track down these escaping folk tales and return their tales to our library. Our first tale will lead you into the wild woodlands. Find a forgotten folk tale and bring them home.
Okay, pretty interesting setup for a story. Where do I go? I got a little fairy on my screen. That's my mouse. Lost whistle? That seems to be the correct way to go, so let me go this way. Hello, who are you?
Come closer. My eyes aren't as good as they used to be. Oh, you must be the new huntress to help recover our escaping folktales. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. They call me Ink Master, do ink from old bones. If you find any bone skulls or claws from your hunts, bring them to me to brew new ink. Purchase ink to upgrade your party, to increase health, reduce fear, and unlock combat skills. I'm making you get ingredients for free, but you have to buy them from me, so... Capitalism. Remember that upgrading your party makes it easier to take on tougher hunts down the road.
Okay, thanks, old man. Ah, it's locked in the demo. Oh, no. Ripperoonie. Okay. Never mind. It's not locked in the demo. That's a different thing. I don't have anything here, though, so I'm gonna leave. Pick up hunt contract. That's got to be this. Lost whistle. There have been reports of loggers going missing after following something that is making a whistling sound when a thick fog suddenly appears. Oh, they're murdering people? That's bad. Track down the source of the whistling in the woods. Okay, I'll do that. The wild woodlands. Ooh, fun. Hello, Uno. What are you doing? Being very loud during my recording. That's okay, though. Wants butt scratches. It's going to be very hard to do since I need both hands to play this, I think. Investigate the campsite at the Woodcutter Glade for trail clues. I see. This is certainly giving me Mutant Year Zero vibes. Stealthing around. Ambush or detection. Hide in tall grass to stay hidden from enemy detection. Ambush an enemy next to you, and you will get the first turn in combat. Wait in place with R to skip your turn while the enemy patrols. Huh. Can I ambush when you're directly in front of me? I see. I've made mistakes. You're dead? I can ambush directly in front of me. Prepare to be destroyed, teakettler. Battle basics. Battles consist of alternating team turns where a team performs all actions for their entire party before they end turn. Actions cost 1 AP to perform, and each party member has 2 AP per turn. Mouse over the actions to view helpful tooltips on that skill. When you recruit new folktales, you could press tab to swap between party members. Okay. Alright, what do I got here? That's just a move. Snarl bite. Deal damage to a target. Move through a single target and add a fear to them. Locked. I don't know how much damage any of these things do. I feel like I want to teleport behind you, nothing personnel kid, though. I don't know what fear does. Are you going to run away since you have half a heart and it's full of fear? Maybe. How do I end my turn? I've already forgotten. Sorry. R, just to end my turn. All right, you seem to be running away now. Never mind, you lied to me. You absolute coward. Health and fear. Folktales take damage equal to their fear. When health reaches 0, they are defeated. Defeat all beasts on the other team to claim victory. They take damage equal to their fear. When? Did that already happen? I'm not sure. Can I attack diagonally? I can. You're dead, loser. My fear seems to have not gone away. No tail left behind. Story behind the site where defeated folktales have fallen to collect their tail. Bring the folktale books back to the library to trade for bones, skulls, and claws. If you leave fallen folktale books behind, they will respawn the next time you enter this location. Okay, I guess that probably means that there may be times where you need to run away from a fight, maybe? Or maybe you kill some storybooks, but then don't, maybe you die in the fight and then you get your cheeks rocked or something. Can someone wisp that assist in finding specific lost items? Okay. Interesting. I don't think I have access to that yet. That do be locked. Okay, interesting. I guess I'm gonna murder some more stuff. Wolf Sense allows you to detect hidden curiosities such as investigation sites and dig sites. Investigate areas from your hunt contracts on where the folktale was last seen. Oh, that wasn't the one? I thought that was the one I was hunting for. Learn about that folktale to discover their paw prints or scent. Okay. I have immediately forgotten. It was spacebar. I read it and I lost it immediately. The humans camping here left following the creature's trail. Not in a hurry, though. They must have been more curious than threatened. Yeah, I don't think they would be following it if they were threatened, huh? These tracks belong to a small creature, short in stature based on these scurrying shortened strides between paw prints. Okay, cool. More info. The scattering of paw prints all crisscrossing and scurrying away from these books. The earth is only damp around the paw prints, but not around the human footsteps. Is it a water-based creature then? Elder teakettler tracks. I guess it is also a teakettler. So it's like teakettling its paw prints. Follow the trail to find rifts in the world where the elder folktale has escaped. Be wary of which trail you follow, as there are decoy trails that will lead you astray. How dare you? Oops. I don't know why I keep pressing tab to try and do my spacebar thing. Okay, you don't actually need to interact with the paw prints in the way that you do with these. Ooh. Story scroll, huh? That's actually something I should press tab for. Shy creature scurrying through the woodlands. The teakettler can be hot and steamy to the touch and has an ear-splitting pitch. Many lumberjacks mistake them for a whistling tea kettle, hence the name. Wheat? Who's there? Cried out the lumberjack as the sound of the howling wind drew near to the campsite. Can you imagine getting killed by this guy as a human being? You have to be pretty embarrassed, huh? Lost soul. I'm gonna one-shot you, I think. Lost soul, prepare to be destroyed. Fear is strength. Battles have a focus on stacking up fear to deal more damage. Plan out your battle strategy. Stack up fear to deal massive damage Ah, it's not like a DOT like I thought it was. It was damage. It's additive damage. Or gradually chisel away at your enemies. If Folktale has no fear, they will take no damage. Okay, interesting. So I need to do my 3. So I did a good job unintentionally last time. Get murdered, idiot. Huge. I got nothing for that though. Sad times. All right. You do be leading me astray. But the joke's on you, because I want to do more battles. A bone. Dogs love bones. A snap tree. Sorry, a snap trap. I can't read. Okay, was there stuff down here, though? Maybe. Is this where I came from? I got lost. I might be bad at this. This is where I came from. Okay. You do be searching. Not for the creature, though. For more things to murder, because we got the bloodlust. Interesting. There are definitely multiple ways you can go. This seems harder than the last way I went. Okay, let's wait to see. I see. You're dead. So, you already have fear, but not enough for me to do a murder upon you. So I'd like to do this, and then this, and then maybe the ghost is too stupid to know that I'm behind him. Uh-oh. He's not too stupid. He knew. But he also got out of the tall grass like a dummy, so you're dead. Now, did I gain fear, or is this how much I had before? I'm trying to figure out if my my stats reset. What is this? That must be the rift to find the dude. If my stats reset at the end of a battle. I feel like I have more fear than I did before, so I'm going to go out on a limb and say that they do not. So I should be more careful in the next fight. I'm not going to go to the rift. I want to do some more murder real quick to see if I can get more stuff. You always got to go the wrong way first when you're playing video games. Has to happen. Lost soul. Ah. That's not tall grass that I can get in. To the left, that is. All right, lost soul. Little did you know that I'm possibly going to stay hidden in this grass. You dead? Don't notice me, senpai? He noticed me. What dodge do? Automatically misses. That's pretty not great. You're immune to knockback, huh? Well, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to lure you. You can't move more than once. That's unfortunate. I wanted to move here so I could lure him here so I could do a murder. Skip turn. I will. All right, dude. You are... I can't do that diagonally. That's not great. I mean, you're taking half damage, though, right? Nah, I think I should probably be smart about this. I'm going to move to here. I'm going to 3 to here. Nothing personnel, kid. I'm going to end my turn. I'm going to dodge your next attack, which you hopefully only have 1. Huge. You have 2. Pretty not great. Get rocked. Okay, so I did heal my health back. I'm still unclear on if I always had 2 fear. Maybe I did. Another rift. Okay, then I guess I don't know where I'm going. I gotta tell you, I'm pretty lazy, so I think I'll go to this one first and hope that it's the wrong one. New location. Okay, I didn't have 2 fear. So your health seems to reset, but your fear does not. I hope I went the wrong way. The humans camping here were cooking up a stew. Oh my god, I love stew. Soup and stews, man. Liquidy stuff. Yum. But there is a faint scent of something else. Something herbal. Not burnt herbs and not mixed in the stew either. It's the teakettler. Alright, teakettler. I know you're around here, you freaking coward. Short bristles still linger in the air, hints of floral leaves dampening these airborne tufts of sharp and prickly fur. Alright. The swirling mist here, there's a warmth to it compared to the natural fog of the forest. This must be the beginning of a trail to follow. Uh-oh. That means we're freaking close, huh? If it's still warm. Okay, now we got a stink trail. I still would like to go the wrong way, though. Because I want more resources, brother. Here's a dig site. Are dig sites always bones, you think? I haven't been paying attention to what I've been digging up. Dude, you're all stunk up. Snap trap. It's back to the campsite. Is there anything down from here, by the way? No. I guess if your fear builds up and doesn't reset until you leave the zone, you probably don't want to be doing too many random combats since they don't seem to have rewards. A water leaper, huh? Got 4 freaking health? Holy. Alright, water leaper. I seemingly can't let you, yeah, attack diagonally is what I was trying to say. I probably should not be doing this battle because I don't think there's any benefit to me, but I do want to do it anyways so I can murder this man. Oh, crap! I didn't realize there was also a plant. Okay, you have 2 fear, though, so I can do a murder on you. I was wrong. I'm gonna die. I misunderstood how fear worked. Maybe it's indicating that, maybe fear indicates the amount of damage you're going to take. And by 2, it means not 2 as in 2 hearts. It means 2 as in 2 half hearts. It seems to be the case. Ooh, you were a storybook. Okay. That's big news. I'm going to stay in here so I can dodge your attack. Coward. There's not a strong reason for me to do anything here because if I attack here, I'll have less stuff to dodge with. But on the other hand, you're going to attack me twice since I'm next to you. So what if I... It's real unfortunate that this is not diagonal. What if I attack you and then I leave a little bit? Can you catch me? You're a plant. You shouldn't be able to move, so maybe you move slowly. Okay, that's big, huge. Now, what if I move here? You probably have to spend an AP to move, and then probably 1 to attack. So I think maybe I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. You're dead, idiot. That's what you get for messing with me, you dumb plant. Huge. I got a storybook. You'll love to see that. Okay, that There was a bone under that plant. You think that's because of the plant specifically, or maybe there is a benefit? Wait, what? I only saw one out of 6 things? Are you sure? Maybe you have to murder enough of them to get the book, to get lucky? Because there were definitely plants and ghosty boys in the Misty Grove, right? Hiding in the deep waters of swamps and ponds, the water leaper is blamed for tugging on fishing lines and gobbling up those dragged down into the watery depths. Holy crap, you're violent. Be wary not to get harpooned by that stinger of a tail or get eaten by that giant maw. Okay, well, the teakettler seemed mostly harmless, but the scary fish man, pretty messed up. Also mischievous, though. He's going to eat your fish, but also he'll eat you. I don't know, man. Am I going the right way? I feel like I am. That's probably not good, because I want to do more murders. Hello, Lost Soul. How you doing? Okay. Yeah, if I do this, I can murder you. You dash through, Lost Soul. You do a murder. You end your turn. You move incredibly slowly, my friend. Is there a way for me to do something helpful here without taking a large amount of damage? I think the answer is no. So you wait. Problem, though, is that you're insanely slow, so you're going to move diagonally. Never mind. Tricked me. I still think waiting here is the ideal thing I can do. We'll say, though, that you have enough health that I will not be able to one-shot you once I use my fear move. Yeah, okay, so here's the problem. Now you've moved in such a way that you've trapped me. He's a genius. If I stay where I am, I'm taking damage for sure. My 3 being not diagonal is consistently causing a problem for me. I'm going to attack you and then be upset that you're not dead. I could keep attacking you. I see. You can't move twice, apparently, but you can... I guess it does say there's a limit, huh? I guess you could do the other ones as much as you want. You're going to take... You're going to hit me and take... No, you're not going to hit me. You can't attack diagonal, you fool. You fool. Go away. Easy. I don't know. Maybe that guy's not a folktale. Maybe he's just a plant. I don't know. That's the second time I've killed something and it had a bone under it. I'm starting to think that maybe there is a benefit to murdering things. I have to imagine if I walk through those, they're going to cause me harm. I'm not going to test whether or not it's possible to walk through them. Teakettler. Let's see what you do. I'm gonna come over here. You're screwed. You're screwed, my dude. Okay, this adds an entire fear, right? Yes. So if I dash through you, you lied to me. You absolutely lied to me. 1 fear is 1/2 heart of a fear, turns out. So I cannot kill you. I'm going to hide here and hope that you don't attack twice. You've dodged. You've attacked. You've moved. That's not ideal for me. That's pretty freaking bad, I'd say. Mistakes have been made. How does one avoid taking damage? I can only move once, and I can't get into the grass. If I attack you twice, you're not going to die. I can move here, dash through you, and then I'll still get attacked, but it won't add fear, I don't think. So that's what I'm going to do. You dodged, huh? I didn't realize that that could be dodged since it didn't do damage. I'm going to take a lot of damage. Uh-oh. That's pretty bad. Am I dead? Oh, boy. This is pretty garbo. I'm in trouble. Dude, you could move far, teakettler. I guess that I'm gonna do this and run to here and hope that you guys can't reach me. I think there's no way I live through this, but we'll see. You're dead at least. Still think my chances of survival, not good. Okay, turns out you're stupid. That's very helpful to me. All right, we're going to stay here. I'm going to dash through ya. You've dodged because you had dodge. How do I murder you? Surely you attack twice. And surely if I'm next to you, that's going to happen. I'm going to step here. You've moved. You don't have two movement. That's big news. You're dead, you fool. Holy. Okay, that was a little scary. I don't know how I made it out of that alive. More story fragments. All right, teakettler, what you got for me? You lied to me. I've learned nothing new. Should I leave? It's been half an hour in the video so far, so I tell you what, I'm gonna leave just in case. Because I want to see more of the content. Oh. Wait, what is this? Be wary of which trail you follow, as you can be led astray. Make sure you spot the difference in the trail details to ensure you follow the correct trail. Find the lost folktale. Okay. I don't think I'm capable of that. Are you telling me I went the wrong way? What were the differences that I was seeing here? Another folktale returned back. Never mind. I did a good job, turns out. Unless I didn't. Maybe I didn't. I don't really know. Oh, okay. So there's multiple of every type. I see. I think I maybe failed. Okay, what do you got for me? What this? Move through single target, add fear, get a bonus action to move one tile is so freaking good. I didn't get anything. Heal one fear from self and allies, only if more than one fear. 3 turn cooldown. Dude, I didn't get anything? Oh my god, I'm terrible. I'm the worst there ever was. Guess I can at least increase my health. Okay. Are you making a stew out of this, by the way, sir? You said something about ink earlier, but I kind of feel like you might just be making a stew and eating these bones because you're a vulture. Yeah, that's not ideal that I failed. Did I fail? I don't know what happened. I think I failed because there's no contract here. Spot the differences. I don't know how to do that. Okay. I'm trying to next page, but it's not working. So I think that I probably failed. Spot the difference, you say? These are different. That is true. This is like 2 lines. This is 1 line and also blue. And this is like a flowery looking thing. How do I know which one belongs to the guy I'm trying to follow, though? It's got 2 lines up here, you dummy. Okay. Well, I mean, that's this way, then. I didn't realize that earlier. I'm dumb. Okay. You, sir? I can't one-shot you because 2... Never mind, I can. I'll take damage if I do that, though. You know what? You're better off just doing 2 attacks. The half damage is really throwing me. Because I feel like this should say not 1 fear, but 1/2 fear. Or everyone should have double health. Unless I'm just totally misunderstanding the fear system, which is very possible. I don't see a way I can not take damage if I move to here. So I'm going to end my turn. Good point. You did do that, and that was annoying. I don't see a way. I don't see a way I don't take damage here. But damage is not a big deal because we healed to full. Fear is what you don't want to get, and I don't think these guys do fear. Ouch. Ouch. And now I should leave. Interesting combat that there's a lot of like... There's a decent amount of waiting around to try and get better opportunities. That, I think, emphasizes the whole hunting aspect. And I think that's fun. Okay, so I'm following you. Yeah. Where are you taking me, dude? Maybe I accidentally went the right way in the first zone, and that's why I made it to the second zone? That'd be very funny if that's what happened. Okay. Where are you taking me, dude? Lost soul. Okay. Probably don't need to attack. I'm realizing this is a terrible spot to be in because I don't think I can dash through you. I can't. That's not good. And you guys definitely do fear. I've made mistakes, turns out. I've made an additional mistake in not moving further, I think. Okay. Huge dodge. Now, unfortunately, you're still in a position where I can't dash through you. It's pretty not good. But we just learned valuable tech, and it's that you guys have the same dash attack as me, so if I go here, you can't dash through me, dummy. Okay, same thing applies. If I move here, you still can't dash through me since I'm on the edge of the map. Slightly problematic because you're going to dodge this. But I'm going to dodge your dodge or your attack. I'm realizing a problem here. Never mind. move here, dash through. You can't dash through me. That's pretty cool that knowing what the enemy can do is like incredibly important. All right, where are we going? Where are you taking me? Stink trails. This do be a stinky teakettler. Okay, down here. Big, huge. All right, teakettler, reveal yourself to me, you coward. I'm gonna frickin' rock your world. Okay, I am stupid. He was right there. Okay, the teakettler is real annoying. Snaptrap has 4 health. Teakettler has too much frickin' health for me to do a murder upon in one. So we're definitely going to take damage. But we're far enough away from the snaptrap. Never mind. He's going to walk 1 and blast my ass. Although, hold on. I can do this, and then I can just do it back. And now next time I attack, you're screwed. I am probably going to take damage from you, though, unless you put out a dodge, which would be very annoying. You did. You absolute coward. If this had 1 more range, that'd be real helpful. Okay, well, I tell you what. I'm going to step here, attack you here. You've dodged. That's okay. Don't put on another dodge. Don't attack me twice. Coward. Okay, do a murder. Big. Okay, move there. You're going to attack me twice. Run away. It is a slow plant. We want to get you in such a position that I can dash through you and kill you without taking a large amount of damage. Move here. Our 3 is terrible, dude. You need to have the ability to do it diagonally. Okay, I'm going to dash through you. Then I'm going to run away because I don't want to take damage from you. I guess I could just murder you, but like, dude, you got to do hit and run tactics, right? And now you're screwed. Boom. Boom. Very interesting combat here. All right, we got another book for our teakettler. Now, did I actually unlock more lore? No. I think just any time you collect a book, it's called a tale, probably. Okay, that wasn't the teakettler I was looking for, apparently. I gotta stop calling it the teakettler because I'm like very sure it's called the teakettler. And I was doing it as a joke, but now I feel like I can't stop saying teakettler. Okay. I don't know where I'm going anymore, to be honest with you. I seem to have lost the trail. Maybe that was the one I was supposed to murder? Because there's no stink trails anymore. Or maybe you're just supposed to murder all of them. But then why would it tell me to spot the difference? Why are you here, sir? Okay. You are screwed, my dude. Go away. There's more? Uh-oh. I didn't know you were there, sir. I think if I move here, I'll be okay, because you still have to move in order to attack me. You can attack on diagonals. That's not great. Okay, but I can move here. Can I? There should be a way to confirm this by pressing like R again instead of having to click, I think, personally. Okay, so if I dash through you, I won't be able to kill you. But I can run pretty far away. Uh-oh. Okay, good. You're not going to die, so I'm going to run over here. Hit and run tactics, baby. All right, now you're screwed. Huge. Just that easy, folks. All right. You're bookified, you idiot. Okay, there's another teakettler over here. Where are you? I see you, you coward. Come back this way. Oh, you're in big trouble, buddy. Bum, bum, bum. Oh yeah, you are screwed. Boom. Boom. You're gonna try and dodge next time, and I'm gonna attack you twice, and you're gonna die horribly. Yep. You're done. You're donezo, brother. Okay, huge. Ghosty boy. If I move here, you'll probably be able to attack me. But if I move here, I should be okay, I think. You've outplayed me, Ghost. How dare you? Okay, let me think about this. You're gonna move here. I think you only have one action per turn, though. So, if I'm not mistaken, can I move here and let you attack me, but I'm gonna dodge, and then I'll just murder you? Crap, you have two actions? Well, I mean, I'm just gonna move here and then obliterate you. Okay, that is not a problem for me, because I can do this. Diagonals. Turns out they're very helpful. Huge. Give me this book. Okay, that wasn't the stinkifier that we were looking for, it turns out. Is this wrong? This seems like not correct. Maybe I just lost the trail of the first one? Because this is not the guy I'm looking for, right? This is only... There's not two slashes, there's only one. But I don't see any other stink trails. I guess let's look around, just in case. Oh, there's a thing. We only have... Ooh. Okay, that's how we got the story earlier, dummy. Suddenly, the thickest of fogs engulfed the camp, extinguishing the campfire and only the source of light on this moonless night. Interesting. Yeah, I'm still only seeing the same stink lines. And I'm, like, pretty sure it was wrong. There's the stink lines I am looking for. But I'm, like, very sure I followed them to not rift. Like, didn't I murder the man and the stink lines went away? Maybe not. Maybe I misunderstood how the mechanic works. Okay. Okay, you're trying to confuse me again. You went up this way. I feel like this is leading back to where I killed that teakettler before, though. To the right, you say. Okay. That looks like it's going down. Think lines, where did you go? Down over here. Isn't this just leading me back to where I just was? I might just be getting lost. Okay, up and to the left. Oh my goodness, I found it. Huge. New location in the Whistling Woods. Okay. There's a journal entry here. It appears this whistling has been the cause of sleepless nights. Dude, I freaking lose my mind in this thing too. Preventing me from sleeping? I already have enough trouble sleeping, man. Come on, give me a break. All right, you jerk. You're keeping poor people awake at night. Now I'm gonna have to murder you. You left a note about leaving camp in search of the mysterious whistling that is disturbing their slumber. You know, I get it now. Oh boy. You got 10 health and no fear? My goodness. I feel like you're gonna try and dodge me though. So I'm gonna infearify you. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense, but have you considered this? Idiot. Okay, well now I have an interesting choice to make. You have thorns or something? What is this? You do have thorns. Limits their max fear to 3. Okay, so there's no point in stacking more fear. That's good to know. I'll move here and attack you. Oh, crap! Taking that 1 damage also destroys the grass you're in. Didn't consider that that would be a thing. You heal. I have concerns about attacking you, but you heal. Do I take damage to my health if I do that? Looks like the answer is no. It didn't do anything except get me into grass. Okay. That is a problem. I'm gonna take damage, but what if I just didn't care that much and I one-shot you next turn? Oh my god, you got a pushback? Okay, well, I didn't expect that you'd have a pushback. Not being able to move twice is a problem for me, because you're just going to heal. Coward. But you're dead now? Go away. Easy dub, not even close. Huge. Alright, now let me dig up my treasure. This banner is the same as the ones from the other campsites where I followed the folktales from. Okay, never mind. That wasn't treasure. Must be a logging campsite with all these chopped down trees and piles of firewood. This campfire is burnt out on its own. Campers must have left long ago or have gotten lost in their search. So you didn't, like... You didn't murder them. Just kind of led them astray. Ooh, did it just say teakettler joined my party? It did say that. Interesting. So you only attack on diagonals. Huh. Neat. Writer's block puzzles. Collect story scrolls that are hidden in locations by using your wolf howl. Oh! I didn't realize I had that ability. Solve the writer's block puzzles to reveal the correct word. Get rewarded with ink stamps that are powerful combat passives. Okay, cool. Oops. Fear gripping the lumberjack. They frantically strike their flint to reignite the fire embers. With the campfire light dispelling the mist, reveal the silhouette of a squat tea kettle scuttling away. Okay, there's the rift. The elder teakettler captured. I hope those lost loggers find their way back to camp and can rest well. I think they're gonna die. I don't have the thing, man. I'm missing one. Can you guys, fairies, can you help me? It might not be here, man. It might be like in an earlier zone that I just missed, which is very possible since I've found 2 of them previously to knowing I had this ability. Okay, interesting. I feel like these 2 should be combined. Because otherwise I have to do this and also this anytime I move my space. And that feels a little annoying. I definitely think that I was supposed to find the storybook scroll in an earlier location. Because I don't have enough. Maybe I could brute force it, though. I don't think I can. This is a long word, brother. Pretty sure it doesn't start with an X. Gotta start with an M. M-E. M-E sounds right. Ah, you can't brute force it because there's question marks. Me toes. I don't think that's correct. All right, we did get a teakettler as an ally, though, which is pretty nice. And we definitely went the right way because we ended up in a different location. Surely you're gonna give me like cool stuff, right? Another folktale. Return to where it belongs. Huge. Murdered a lot of teakettlers. You have proven your hunting skills by returning that elder teakettler from the hunting trials. While you were away on your hunt, we have heard reports come in of sightings of another lost one in the Misty Grove region. Seek out the lost elder Catsith, discover the trail, bind their story, and return them to us. Okay. I did get a talent. Okay. Big huge. What does this do? Grants a free bonus action to move 1 tile after attack action performed. It seems real strong. Or set AP to full if attack defeats an enemy. That is interesting, but I don't think good enough for me. Thank you. Add 1. I mean, that is really strong, though. I think just being able to move after my fear is good, though. And healing I don't care about, like, even a little bit. Healing's for nerds. Okay, I upgraded that. That's great. We love that. Upgraded my health. All right, and I definitely do not have time for another run, but I am curious to see what combat with multiple creatures looks like. There have been some disturbances of ghostly activities coming from the cursed catacombs. You'll need to find a way to get there past all the newly arisen to find who is bringing them back from the afterlife. All right, Cat Sith, you and me, buddy. Telling me like I completed this, and that is not the case. Ah, okay. There you go. This is where I missed it in the tangled thicket. I missed some crates. I don't even know what crates do here, man. I'll tell you what, though. Let's save the new area for you guys to discover on your own. And I'll go back to an old area and do like a simple combat and see if I can find the scroll real quick. Because I want to see what combat with multiple dudes looks like. Okay, I mean, that was just that easy. Far. Very far. Pretty close. Not too far away now. I've been here. That makes me upset. I just didn't look last time, turns out. Okay, we got that. Do the stink trails stay the same, you think? Like, if I go back here, I think it was up. That was the correct exit. Might also be stupid, though. Very possible. I'm remembering that I definitely went way far to the right. So my plan rapidly falling apart. That's the correct stink trail. Do things stay dead after you murder them the first time? Is that what's happening here? Because I'm not seeing any enemies. Might have to go to the next area after all. It looks like the areas stay the same, which makes sense considering there's a completion percentage. Okay, before I do this, though, you know what? The crates are probably past this, I'm realizing. The howling turned into more of a kettle-boiling whistle as the sound grew closer. Who's the loghead who left the kettle on? Sighed the lumberjack. You've highlighted IS. That is a problem for me because I didn't pay attention. I didn't notice that before. Never mind, you're doing it now. So it's WHIS. And I don't know the rest. Whisper. Whistle is probably what the actual word is. Whistler. Huge. Returns 1 damage to attacker when taking damage. Wow, that's pretty good, man. Ink stamps grant powerful combat passives that can be applied to your party of folktales. You recollect the stamps in the party tab in your tab compendium. Okay. How do I... Neat? That's bad, though. I should put it here because you are going to be dodging frequently. Okay, yeah. You can only have the stamps on one guy. That's a fun way to do passives. I like that. How do I leave? There you go. Okay, and we'll take a super brief look at the new area, so I can do a singular combat because I wanna control my teakettler. This is one. Yeah, this is 100 P now. 14 books there, huh? Misty Grove. All right, nerds. Who wants to get into a combat with me? gonna destroy you. There are clawing marks on this casket, deep scratches if something was or someone was trying to get into it, but for what reason? I don't know anything about cat Sith outside of the fact that they exist in Final Fantasy. Do they go around like resurrecting corpses? Small paw prints here, but something is odd about them. Appears to be feline in appearance, but with longer, outstretched toes. I definitely would like these two things to be combined. Looks like someone was busy preparing a burial site for the departed one. Must have stayed up through the witching hours to keep watch over the caskets. Alright. You are going in a bunch of different directions, but I'm not actually trying to find you. I just want to get into a combat, so that's okay. R. Alright, who wants to get into a fight? Bring it on, nerds. Ooh, boy. Alright. You guys are cooked. Select Folktale Beast. I'm going to deploy you here. I'm going to dash through you. I'm going to dash back. I'm going to murder you with my frickin' dude. This is the attack, right? Yes. Destroyed. And I'm going to end my turn because I already have dodge. All right. We're going to move to here. That's not great. I'm just going to attack twice. And then knock you back over here. Okay. Regen? Well, I don't know what to tell you, dude. You're in big trouble. Where's the bonus move thing, by the way? Ah, 5. I don't need it, but thank you. And then we move here. We do a murder. You're done so. Easy dub. Not even close. Kinda obliterated you guys. Alright, huge. Not actually tail. That's okay, though. Okay, well, that is where we're going to call it for Hunt for the Lost Folktales. Fun game. Fun game, P-Loop. It's very interesting. I like the kind of thoughtful walking around, hunting your targets. The little spot the difference thing is fun. I'm not sure how in-depth it gets. It looked like there was 3 trails in the last one to try and confuse us. I like that you're a wolf kind of going around digging for stuff. It's interesting that you are a human huntress that needs to reverse a curse. The story seems pretty interesting. And the upgrades, I think, could be a little bit more interesting. It seems like there's not as many as you might think that there would be, but the ability upgrades did seem pretty cool. They did add, like, new stuff for you to mess around with. Like, the ability to have a bonus move after the dash is pretty great for keeping up the kind of hit-and-run gameplay style that I was enjoying a lot. The stat upgrades are kind of whatever, but, you know, I guess you kind of have to have them if you don't have, like, a level up system. But yeah, upgrading the moves was definitely a lot more interesting. I'm curious if you can eventually upgrade your, like, partner folklores. It didn't seem like it, but maybe it could. And then the trinkets, I'm not sure. I'm guessing that those are probably different than the stamps. I don't know exactly what those are going to look like, but, hopefully they change up the gameplay somehow to make it, like, more replayable. because I am noticing that once you've done an area, I don't think there's a reason to go back if you've discovered all the things there. So I'm not sure how long the game is going to be. This says 50, so my guess is that the first area was like small. I don't know what this is. Maybe that's a stamp. It doesn't look like a stamp though. So there's definitely more stuff to discover, and I encourage you to check it out when the demo drops on the 17th publicly. So I will put a link in the description below so you can do exactly that. Make sure while you're there that you support the game by wishlisting it. It helps out devs a lot, especially indie devs. It shows them off in the Steam algorithm. And I don't know if this particular dev is looking for a publisher. I have no idea. But just generally speaking, it does show that a game is worth paying attention to. It helps indie devs get publishers by having like an actual metric. Like, I've got 10,000 wish lists. That's huge. And then, you know, a publisher might give them more money so they can spend more on their game. Just pointing out, it's a good idea to support any game that you want to support by wishlisting them on Steam. So make sure to do that. Keep an eye out for the demo on the 17th, like I said. And if you'd like to support me, a great way to do that is by watching the videos that I put out. It's obvious, I know. Watching them fully is super helpful. That increases my metrics. Basically, the things that YouTube cares about most are clicking on the video and then watching it for a while. So if you want to help the channel, it's the best way to do it. If you want to go above and beyond, you can like and comment. That helps out a ton on channels of this size. It shows the content's worth paying attention to, and it's very much appreciated if you want to go out of your way to do that. If you would like to see more from me, my name is Quantic Flux, and I put out a new video just about every single day in my Check It Out series, which you just watched, where I check out a new, usually indie, usually roguelike game, though as you can see, I do mix it up on occasion. That sounds like something you'd like to see more of. I'd be happy to have you subscribed. Thank you very much for your time. I truly do appreciate it, and I hope I see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.